Okay, let's see if this is any better. Well, the video's back from what I'm on my end. Hopefully that doesn't do that again. And yeah, it's even if you step into falling blocks, it doesn't hurt you. You would think that falling sand like that would probably... No. You get to keep your nose, you get to keep all your eyelashes and eyebrows and everything like that. Come back up here. Oh. And there we go. The whole wall's gone, and then I can go back through and collect my torches. If I don't look up, there's a few of them where I've got to line it up. But then I can just put my back to the wall and I can collect them. Okay. And there's all my torches. And that section's cleared out. And now I can I can finish that floor if I want to. But I think what I'll do, I'll just go to the next section. 1, 2, 3. Put one down. 1, 2, 3. Put one down. Let me see if I can go 4. 3, 4. Yeah. 3, 4. 4, 5. Yep. And I'm all out. So now what I can do, just break these, and then what I'll do when I've got them all done, I can just swim right back and collect them all. And I should have, right in there, the first spot, I should have 9. see how far done these are. Now I should be able to... I can just add those there. Bring one out. Now I've got another 40 that I can use. Now what I do want to do is I want to clear this. I want to clear this down to where I can take out at least one level or one row so that I can get over to the ladder. So bring that. This should be good. Bring this down here. Oh. Okay, so what I want to do is come back over here. I want these leads. Oh, got some leather too. And some XP. Now what I can do with that... Because I don't like wandering traders wandering around my base. I can come over here. That gets rid of him, and then I could take care of him a different time. Now, what I could do here, make life a little bit easier for myself. So what I'm going to do, I want to come down here, and I want to look straight forward and just take out a bunch of these. And then just let the leaves float to the surface, and I will collect them. Collect all these. I got a couple more over here. Do I have any more floaties? Any more floating around? Nope. Okay. Now, since it takes 9 to make a block of dried kelp. I need 16 more. And a block of dried kelp can do... A block of dried kelp can dry out 20 items using 1 block of dried kelp. With that 20, I can dry out enough to make 2 blocks of dried kelp. So, let's see. Let me see. I need 5 more. One, two, 3, 4, 5. There it is. I was wondering, where'd that one other leaf go? Okay. And for those of you wondering, the smoker can smoke these a lot faster. So technically, yes, it would be better if I hooked up the smoker to the hopper system there. But we will later. For right now, I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I want to put that up there and that up there. And now this, I just want one each of those. Now, where are my leads? Okay, my leads are my leather. Leads, leather. Can do that. And then what I do want to do with this, I got a lot of sand. And I do have cobble there, so I'll put the cobble in there. And I'll take all the sand, since I do have a bit of glass ready to go. And the rest of this sand will go in here to make glass blocks. I want to go and put... I'm not worried about getting the glass blocks done, because I've got these all done. See? It's a nice little glass window for the wall. If I come over here, and what I'll do is I'm going to put some lights out there. But yeah, you can look over and there's the base over there. So, and then you can kind of see the shadows. It's a lot better in daytime. You can see the shadows of the fish going past and everything like that. It's pretty cool. But why did I come down here? I want to drop the rest of this sand. Put those there. Put those there. That makes life a lot easier. Oh, there's another one over here. Where's... There we go. Oh. Get that done. Get that. Oh. That was almost bad. It'll be good once I got this floor done. But one of the first things after I get the floor done, I need to make another portal and go to the nether and make a froglight farm. When a frog eats a magma cube, it poops out froglights. So, as long as I have a magma cube spawner, such as the kind that are in some Bastion Remnants, I can build a magma cube farm around that spawner to where the magma cubes go down and the frogs eat them. And it's basically a way to get all. If I have the three types of frogs, I can get a large amount of froglets. Did I have... And does this give me enough to... No, not that. No, it doesn't. But what I can do is I can take that out of there, put those in. Let those go. Now I think these other ones over here should be already done. Ooh, glow squids. Now, those are done. Let those go. And while those are going, I can take some of these. And what I'll do... do that, and then put that there, put this over here. Yeah, I need to find another supply of lava to put in there for smelting. or get a kelp farm going. Which is what I'll do as soon as I get done what I'm doing with this base. And I'm hoping to make this basically one farm a week. One farm every episode. I'll walk through how to build it, and then we'll be good to go with that resource. I've got a design for a mob farm. Of course, that was very old. I have never tried a raid farm, so I'd like to get into that at some point. Now, bring these down here. And let's just make this sand wall. And then we'll get the one next to this as far done as we can. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 15 levels down. That means with a stack of 64, I can only do 5 of these columns per stack of sand. And this base, so I go from from 0 to positive 32, and then 0 to negative 32, which that's 32 blocks on each side plus 0. So 32 times 2 is 64, plus 1 is 65. So each of these these walls that I'm making are 15 blocks high by 65 columns. So basically, if I can only do 5 columns with one stack, then I need 13 stacks of sand per column. So once I get these taken out, let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, we'll have 4, 5, 6 times 13. That's a lot of sand. So I should be, for the most part, pretty good for glass. To get this base done. Because underneath this, as I go underground, it really won't benefit me to have windows on all the levels. Maybe because this I have looked, I'll make I'll do glass for the windows in the cave. But just like I did for this, when I hit, if I'm up against sand or stone, stuff like that, I'll just do stone brick. So for the most part, it'll be stone brick for the walls, and I'll do that all the way down to bedrock. Let's get the rest of this sand down here. Oh, wow. Come down to the end here. Yeah, I will probably be able to finish up this wall and do a few columns on the next wall. 5 or 7, something like that. Sorry, 5 or 8. Don't want people going crazy. You know, I could do 6 or... No, never mind. We aren't going to go into that. Ha 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 ha. If I said something like that, just waiting to be watching my viewer count just shoot right up. He said 6, 7. See, 60. So this one might... Oh, do that. And then this one can go there, and that'll be a full stack. Okay, so yeah, we'll finish off these 9 stacks of sand, putting this wall in. Did that? Was it? I was gonna say, a dolphin just headbutted the wall. I just watched. Did you watch him go? I just watched him go headbutt the wall. Oh, only 8. This we can go quick for a few columns here. Now it's going back down. I'm seeing that. So what kind of farms should I make? Yes, I am going to make an iron farm. I will definitely make a wool farm. Have all the colors of wool. I'll make a sugarcane farm, bamboo farm. I would like to, one farm I've never built, and I know it's pretty common. I would like to make a crop farm. Um, but I know wheat. Now, carrots and beetroot would be fine, would be okay, and potatoes with villagers. But I know when it comes to wheat, they automatically make wheat into bread. There's other things that wheat can be used for. So what I think I'll do is, yes, I'll make a separate. Um, maybe I'll make a level for all the crops, or for each of the crops. But I'll make a water. I'll have it harvested by water. I did that on the last base that I made on the roof. I had all 4 crops. I had 8 by 8 for every crop type. Yes, carrots, potatoes, beetroot, and um, wheat. And so if I do 8 by 8, that's 64. So that's basically a full stack per harvest. and I had it all set up to a hopper system that would take it down and sort it out and put it into chests by crop. Each crop had its own chest. Is that it? Good. That wall's done, and I got 4 stacks left. Or, well, 3 stacks and a little under 3.5. I'll be glad when this is done. Let's see. I will grow trees, so I have all the tree types. Um, yes, even the new one. I forget what that is, but all the tree types, and I want to have a nice reserve of all the wood types, especially if there's a chance we could be having somebody else on this. I make it into a realm, and I want them to have resources when they come in. And yes, I will turn the difficulty on. Um, as as I get a little bit further in the game, I want to basically make this base to where it is mob proof. I will put oh, I didn't do that. I will put carpet on the floors, which will prevent mobs from spawning on the floors. Yeah, since this is a warm ocean that I'm near, we've got all sorts of sea animals. Now, I can come over here and I can move this up. And then what I want to do is occupy those. Then I can take and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring this up here. And then I can come over here and go do that. And then I want to come over here. Select stone brick. Full stack. Select stone brick. Full stack. Wish there was an easier way to do this. But it is what it is. I know a lot of people have their opinions about Minecraft Bedrock, but I think I think things are pretty cool. I've heard people call it bug rock, but the thing is I don't think I've ever come across a bug on here. Although it would be kind of nice if we had ants. Speaking of bugs. I don't know if you'd call a bee a bug, but I will also. I have a design of bee farm that I've made before. So, and I'll make a farm for each type of animal: sheep, cows, pigs. Also, rabbits. I'll make a rabbit farm. I've got a design that I build. So, I'm sure that the design I build, I'm sure there's a better design, but at least the design I build works. It's better than nothing too. And I've got a design for a cooker that I use. So it's a now. Oh, that's another thing. Chicken farm. I I I have a um, farm actually powers the cooker for the other meats, which is pretty cool. It'll be interesting to see. Now, now that we've done that, we come back over here. I want to finish this and then start on the upper floor. And I'll do this very similar to how I did the sand, but I will hold down my analog stick button and place and hold down the place as I'm walking. Now it's done. And I forgot I had the glass in, so we'll do that. And I'll do this. And we'll come back down and do another pass. Now, since this is, and this again, since it's 65 blocks wide, take away the two blocks for the walls that I've built. That's 63. So basically, one row of the floor is one stack of blocks. So it's going to be a lot of cobble to get the floors done and everything like that. Now, the next two floors up are going to be a little different because I build basically a like a water bowl. I build water to channel the golems to the chamber. Now, oh, that I didn't have. So, come over here. First of all, got to get this row done. Then I got to get these done. And then when I get frog lights, I'll go through and put those in um, to light up the floors. Basically, keep everything lit. Yes, I said lit. And that's another way I mob proof it is I keep the entire base lit um, all the time. So from what I understand is above a certain light level the mobs will not spawn in that area. So that's yeah, I try to do everything I can to make the game mechanics work to the way I want my game to play. I'm considering I've located a few places where there's 3 veins of iron near each other. I'm considering going and mining out a couple of veins. But I don't know if that'll be this week or next week. But basically, for the materials for every episode, I play 1 hour every night. So that gives me if I stream on Saturdays, and I'll even do an hour tonight. So 1 hour every night, every day of the week, comes out to be 7 hours a week. Hopefully that will be enough. And if I find that I need more cobble, I'll make a cobblestone farm. Oh, another farm. Uh, a pumpkin and melon farm, both in one. I'll have pumpkins on one side, melons on the other. And I'll build a system underneath that catches those and fills up and will hold a lot. I also have a vision of a storage system that will hold a lot of items. Now I know that a lot of items can make things laggy, so I'm kind of prepared for lag at some point, but that might be the time when I think about making another world. But I don't foresee we'll be hitting that limit a lot. And everything that I have, I'll do what I can to give it an on-off switch so that and basically anything that I can do a redstone powered auto off feature. Now there is no auto off feature for the iron farm. Oh, look at that. Real nice. And it's daylight out here, so I can look out and of course there's no fish visible right. Oh, there is fish right there. There's a salmon. I got kelp right outside the window. I like this. I like this farm. So I filled that in, and what I'm gonna do, whoa, is Well, what I first want to do is I want to mark out because this is since the base is on the water, I want to mark out where's my oak planks? Dunkel planks? Granite. Granite. There's oak. So what I'll do is I'll grab 16 of those, come back over here, and I want to make half slabs. Slabs. Slabs take 3. So what I'll do is, well, I've got 30. That'll be enough. That'll be enough. I'll take this one, put it there. So what I want to do is get my boat. And I will put my boat here. Whoa! I just jumped right over that wall. That wasn't cool. But I want to mark out 0, the center point. I want to make a dock to dock my boat at. And so 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Mark that off there. There's a ladder on that side there. See, that's another thing. I don't know if that can be done with Java, but with Bedrock, you can place a head. Something I don't take advantage of too awful much. 1, 0. Whoa. But I can look there, I can look at where I want to place the block, and as long as there's nothing within the distance to place it, it'll place it right on top. There it goes. If I do that, I don't want to. Wait. Should have gotten an axe if I was putting down wood. That's weird that those... went that far down. I don't have any used axes in here, so I'll just take this one. Now, what I'll do... do that. Collect that up. Now, what I want to make is, I want to make it 3 long. Maybe I'll just come here, look at the edge. Now, I want to do another 3, 2, 3, but make that in the middle. I'm thinking this on the fly. It seems to be pretty far out. I do want to make this 3 wide because the doorway is going to be 3 wide. 1, 2, 3. Now I was thinking if I did an extension here 3 wide. But I'm kind of... do I want to make it 3 wide or only 2 wide? Let me see what 2 wide looks like. Because I can always add. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then if I come out and I do 1, 2, 3. No, I like that. I like that. And then I'll put a hitch on the middle one here, on the middle one here, the middle one here, the middle one here. So I basically have 2, 3, 4, 5 hitches at each entrance. And I know I don't have enough slabs to do all of them. But it'll be a work in progress. Put that there, and that there. Oh, I've got one more. Do that there. And I do have a design for an oak tree farm. Now, I'd have to look into the other tree types, but that uses observer block and bone meal and everything to grow trees, and it'll actually store a bunch of logs. So I'll have to look into that. But anyway, looks like I have run out of time. So I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm going to go and get my night started. But before I do that, this is what I'll be starting my night off doing, making this floor up top. I've been really, really, really wanting to get this floor going, because I know once I get this floor done, at least to the middle, then I can start making the killing chamber for the golems. But yeah, I want to do this, and definitely want to make sure this floor is ready, so that I know that once I get the floor done, then we're that much closer to getting a very plentiful supply, a regular supply of iron. Oh, that's why it's not going. Whoa. Collect ladder. That's why it wasn't building my block. There we go. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this up and get going. And I will definitely be back on next Saturday. I don't know. We'll see if I'm on sooner. You got to subscribe to my channel and see that. But yes, every so often I'll do another stream. Maybe if I've got a day off of work. I do have a regular job, regular Monday through Friday job. So I'm not like one of those streamers that can just come on in the middle of the day. No, I'm a regular working Joe. So, yeah, you gotta subscribe to my channel and see when I'm on. So, and I do have different times of the year, so I'm sure a lot of people can guess, but I do have the summer times off. But this summer I might go on vacation. I don't know. I'm thinking about stuff, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I haven't gone on a vacation in probably about 10 years. Pretty close to 10 years. Yeah, I think 2016 was the last vacation I took. And here we are in 2026. I've just had a lot that's happened over that 10 years. And plus, I mean, we all know what happened in 2020. Why a lot of people couldn't go on vacation. But I'll finish off this stack and then I'm going to send you on your way. But yeah, I'm hoping in the next episode maybe I can start setting the groundwork for the iron farm. But I do need to get more iron to put into it, so there's going to be some mining that I'm going to end up doing this week. Look at that. And when all said and done, this will have a glass wall like the floor below it, and I'll just have entrances. It'll be glass seeing out all around for all the floors going up also. And I think what I said before, I made 11 or 12 floors. I think I might want to do that again. Then I can have one floor for my residents, a couple floors for like guest floors. And I do want to have a floor for displaying my armor and my weapons, and I want a floor to sort out from the farms I'm going to build on the top. So, but we'll see. And I'm also the floors underneath, I think I'll make a lot for storage. And I'm going to send all the stuff from the mainland farms. I'll send them in an underground hopper system for storage in the base. So it'll be, I think it'll be cool when it's when we get more built. But anyway, for now, I'm going to let you go, and I will see you guys next time.